Hello,
Also,
sir. Hello, ma'am.
we all
Hello.
Hello.
we all are from K4 to 2K8 batch.
Okay. So first of all, a very, very thank you, a big thank you to all of you, sir, for accepting my invitation. And firstly, what you have done is something very amazing. As I already told you, connecting with alumni is a blessing to all of us. We all love doing it. Being a part of the institute, this is our responsibility, prime responsibility, connecting with our alumni. And first of all, in this great endeavor of yours, could you please introduce your team to us and also your application or whatever you have done as an entrepreneur?
Okay, so myself, Ankit, me, Ankesh, and Ankesh are from electronics of 2K4 to 2K8 batch,
And I'm
and
from computer science, same batch.
Vandana, Chitra, and Anjesh are from computer science of our batch. So basically, what we have done is we have tried to design a AI-based cricket game. Basically, uh, various games, but we have started with cricket. As you know, in India, cricket is the most you can say most popular or whatever. So what we have tried to do, I'll show you the campus here, the application. So this is our arena only. Okay, so uh, this is like this tray that you are seeing at the top has around 50 cameras in it, and each and every action of the game is recorded in the cameras, and automated actions are taken based on these cameras. So basically, bowler has to bowl from here, and batsman has to play from there, and everything else like commentary, scoreboard, everything else is completely automated, and there is no manual intervention at all, and each action is converted into data, and that data is uploaded on the website and the app as soon as the match ends, and the whole record of the player and everything is along with the rating and ranking system is get the player can see on the web or app, whatever you can say. So that's the very basic, and basically we are a AI based company, so AI based sports startup. So it's not the only thing we are doing. So this is where we start from.
Six.
Plays the ball for 1 run. Almost nothing can stop them from scoring a huge total in this innings. Batsman easily played the ball for 2 runs. Almost nothing can stop them from scoring a huge total in this innings. A dot ball with consecutive out advantage, and this puts pressure on the batsman. Can he survive on the next delivery? The dot ball with this, the bowling team has taken control of the situation.
So that's very, very nice, sir. Very interesting actually. To the current trends, it is the app one. Could you give us a more glimpse of what exactly will be done in the future? What are your milestones so far you've received, and what are your plans for the future?
Okay, so we started around 2 years back, and first 6 months we researched on the AI based camera vision, how camera vision can reach with the help of camera vision we can achieve various things, and then we first of all we started working on the AI based commentary. So this commentary that we are doing here is match situation based commentary, so that we were able to do in around December 2019, and around the same time we got our first investment of around 50 lakhs at that time, and we started working full time around that time, maybe around September 2019 you can say, and just now we got ready just 15 days back we got ready with our first complete facility, and where we have started having customers in last 10 days, and uh, apart from that we have association with full-time association with one of the international female cricketer who is the fourth highest run scorer for India, Jai Sharma. So she is already part of our team, and along with I can't disclose, but one of the Indian captains in last 5 to 10 years. Uh, we may be associated with we are in talks with one of the Indian captains in last 5-10 years. So we may be associated with them in next 15 days.
Also, we are talking with multiple companies who are dealing in the same sports genre, right? So where we can use our tech and work, collaborate with them. So that's where our future lies, so that we can work with existing and companies also, so that we can leverage our technology for them. And also we are trying to work out with, as Ankit mentioned, with Jaya ma'am. So we are in talk with her. How do we use our tech to personalize for a professional cricketer, help them improve their own game? Our focus is mostly to cater to the masses, so that we can take the playing experience of our company to the masses, as well as we want to get into niche sports analytics, so that it can help the elite of the elite. So that's where we are heading towards.
We also have interest from international, as in from Canada, from Qatar also. So we are talking with them as well.
So yeah, basically a lot of things are in pipeline. Hopefully we'll be able to achieve in next couple of months. That's our target.
Yes, sir, definitely. I've recently seen a post from one of your developers that Jaya ma'am has come and she's launched some facility. I
Yeah.
really felt very happy that I'm connecting with somebody of that stature, and I'm very happy to.
Next time when you are here, we can get you a invitation with the.
Definitely, sir, definitely. Sir, where exactly is this facility located?
This facility is located in Moradabad in UP right now. It's
Okay.
around 2-3 hours from Delhi.
So this is our MVP, like the first setup that we have put up here. But we would be surely moving to other cities in India. So next target is Delhi NCR, and apart from there,
We have projects in pipeline in Hyderabad. So
And
we
Mumbai.
have around uh, to- around 10 orders from Hyderabad and Lucknow.
Yes, sir. So the expansion is on cards, and I think we surely will have all these facilities across the nation.
Yeah. Not just in nation, probably global.
Yes. The international level. So
Yes.
nextly, since you are from NIT Jamshedpur and later your career path might have been different,
Yes.
but you are a part of NIT Jamshedpur. It is something that has nurtured you for the 4 years. So what are the experiences, what are the activities at NIT Jamshedpur that has impacted your entrepreneurial journey?
I think that's an interesting question. So at that time, the environment was completely different from what you are seeing today. Even there were things like electricity issues at that time. Till 2007, 2006, there were issues. Even there was not a 24-hour electricity. In fact, just 14-hour electricity at that time. Leave apart 24-hour internet, that was a kind of dream. at
so
that time.
actually Ankit is Ankit.
Ankit, come on.
So
Yeah, so basically, but the most important thing that we did was we started this Texas. It was when we were in third year. We started this Texas. I don't know. I'm not sure if it still have
No.
the same name
Computer
or
science.
Prava.
Prava. No, Prava got changed, right? So what is the name of the tech fest right now?
So computer
Sir,
science.
it's OJS.
OJS, yes. So
OJS,
basically, we were the first batch who started this. The 2003 batch, there was 3-4 guys from there, but the entire event was handled by us. So sort of that helped us. The Ingit, other friend of us, so he was the electronics guy for everything that we did.
Hello, sir.
So yes, I think, yeah, as you were saying that ours was the first batch which got involved into this technical fest for the very first time for the NIT Jamshedpur. That it was named as Prova at that time. So we were the ones who were the part of the electronics related events, like the circuit designing, etc., and even the robotics also. So we also participated in that one. So yeah, I believe it's known as OJS right now, if I'm correct, or maybe it might have been renamed at some later stage as well.
Yeah, it is OJS right now.
OJS, all right, okay, great.
So basically, that Prava was the you can say when we organized Prava, that was the you can say the milestone that uh, that taught us कि हाँ something big can be done and it can be started, something which doesn't exist right now. So that gave us confidence at that time that something can be started from the scratch even if it's not there at all.
Yeah, that's the genesis of our, like, we start, like, we were pre-internet generation, right? Like in the college, basically we hardly had any access. So in a way that gave us a confidence that with limited resources we could achieve a lot. And also one of the best thing that we came out of NIT Jamshedpur was the camaraderie that we have. Like even after, say, we are meeting for a decade, we have the same kind of connect with each other. So that helped us to work out this entire project together. So in a way that played a actually pretty big role.
Yeah, so 5 of us are coming together. So basically, if 5 of us have different skills, complementary skills, so if we could not have that kind of connect within ourselves, so then we could not have achieved this project.
Also regarding those events that Ankit talked about, like since we started that event, right? So we there was no framework to start from. Like say if ITKGP had their setup, right? So that was going on for X number of years. So they had connections. So we had to build everything from the scratch. So
And yeah, even like in those times in Jamshedpur, getting the materials which are required to host such an event, that was also quite difficult at that particular time.
so those kind of things give us a lot of confidence.
So especially the MATLAB competition, we had no experience of something like arranging a programming competition and all. So we arranged all based on given we gave unlimited time for that, and being in a state where even the continuous internet connection was an issue. So when we could arrange that, we got the confidence that that it can anything can be done, and especially the students were the best from the nation even at that time. So they were able to pull it out. So that gave us the confidence.
Exactly. So basically, making friends, making that connect between friends, making a team of skilled people, and helping each other out, and involving in all the activities of NIT Jamshedpur, I think would have definitely impacted a lot.
Right.
Yeah, for any setup, your first team is the most important thing. Like if you have the right team, you can build. Otherwise, even if you have a lot of money, you will not be able to succeed. So
Yes, sir.
that plays a major role.
So moving on, so many of us feel that the term entrepreneurship is something big, and it is something that is only possible for only a few. So, what do you think are some of the entrepreneurial tricks or hacks that you have discovered to keep you focused throughout your journey? Because you always have ups and downs in this progress.
Right. So basically, to be frank, it's a very difficult journey. I would not say it's a simple one, it's a easy one, because uh, quitting a job which pays you a handsome salary at the end of every month it's not easy, because you have to somehow uh, explain yourself कि हाँ you are doing something better for the future. So you can skip that part. So it's not that easy, and obviously it's much easier to work in organizations where all the standards are already there. In a startup environment, there are no standards. You have to struggle for each and everything. You have to because there is no specific resource for every specific task. So you have to get into everything. So obviously it's not easy. It's quite difficult. Uh, but I would say what helps you at the end of the day is that if you are doing something which you actually love to do, then I think somehow you that those facilities on which you compromise don't make you that sad, or you can say depressed, and you are able to achieve something at the end of it.
desire to do something, right? So that the you has to be driven by something, either some like there are people who are driven by the passion to create something, there are people who are
Right.
driven by for say they want to make money, that's fine, but you need to be driven. And the one thing that as an entrepreneur that we have all understood, it's much difficult than what it seems from the outside. Like it's much easier to think, okay, that's seeing that okay, somebody is getting funded x millions and this and that, so you get excited about the life, okay, these guys must be having a lot of money in their pocket. But actually the initial phase is much more difficult than you can imagine. So to sustain that phase you need to be really driven, otherwise you'll be not be able. Especially for us, we worked almost for a decade in our companies, right? So we all have worked for almost a decade. We were drawing a decent salaries, all of us. So and to give, you have to give up a certain kind of lifestyle to become an entrepreneur, where again it's become
You're not
yeah.
basically for a small time you don't have to be bothered about the cars you are driving or the you can say whatever means the home you are living, or so basically you have to compromise at least a year or two to build something, because practically speaking, so when you don't have that much money you have to compromise on those things. So but yeah, if you are driven by something like you want to create something which doesn't exist, then I think you don't feel at the end of the day.
And also, like all of us have come from a very low middle class background, so we don't have anybody to back up with x amount of money to go there, right? So it's been a continuous, is basically our passion and the desire to do something that has put us in this place, and we have been able to pull ourselves together, and all the resources that we had in terms of human capital or whatever, the friends that we have together, and come together and build. So that has been driving us till now.
Yes. So passion, perseverance, determination in your teamwork is the result of cricket today.
Yes.
And I can
Complementary
understand that.
team is the team has to be complementary. Very
Yes.
important.
So one of your pillars, I guess, Chitra ma'am is also here, one of your co-founders.
Yes.
I welcome you, ma'am, Chitra ma'am. Very, very happy to have you. So we have discussed that you need passion, you need determination to be an entrepreneur, successful entrepreneur. But what exactly is something that students should invest right from their college life? What is that they should invest in? What are the activities that they should do? What are the skills that they should develop in order to be a successful entrepreneur in the future? Because this is a long journey.
Yeah, see, basically, speaking on the tech side, the most important skill set these days is the analyzing data part. If you see the industry, where the industry is moving, so I think subjects like maths in the third semester has become very important all of a sudden, which was not considered very important at that time. But yeah, subjects like statistical analysis and all have become very important. And
Basically, data is the future, so
yeah, data is the
should be
future.
working on that path.
And also this AI, anything related to AI.
Basically, try to build something, as in
Huh.
whether it is good, small, big, ugly. Try to build something.
Build something, yeah. That's what is there. You try to build a small model.
Even if you fail, you learn a lot of things, as in how not to fail.
Also, here in our college, I don't know how things are right now. So when we were then in college, a lot of effort was put in terms of clearing the exams, right? So just writing it out for the exam. The thing is that you guys can do is learn. Being an engineer, you should learn about the practical implementation of things. So once you start, make a smaller goal. Okay, we want to build say X things, and start working on that. Then you'll be able to learn that tech plus as well as the peripheral stuff that's required for that. So I would suggest is like take up anything that you want to build, and
if
just
you are
go ahead.
starting in a college, you will never be able to see the end, as in
Huh.
see, we have got a lot of experience for 10 years or more than that, so we understand that there would be problems and we have to solve in this way or that way. But when you are starting in a college, you would not be able to see where I am going to start with and what are the problems that I am going to face with. That is why you have to experiment a lot of things. I mean, small projects, real life projects. So that would help you what kind of problems you are going to face, and then how to solve those kind of problems. And then also very important that you develop the people skills. One thing that I seriously lagged when I joined as in first job. Basically, we were not taught so much on that part, and I think people skills are very important.
Very important. People skills. How also one thing that we learned, all of us learned. Few people learn it early that you need to sell what you know, basically. So the kind of work you are doing, that you need to know how to communicate about that. And also being a college right now, you can see the amount of good people you have all around, right? And also you have time in college. Like, yeah, we understand what happens in college, but right now you guys all have time at your hands.
Time and resources as well. When we were in college, there were not so many resources. Like internet connection was not there. I think it was, but it wasn't so.
Whatever
like
you want
today.
to learn, you can learn today from some resources or the other. So
just try to build something.
Yeah.
In a sentence, I would just try to think, just try to work on the latest tech, latest coding languages and all. But don't try to learn everything. Just pick a thing and just try to build it.
Yes, sir, exactly. Sir, I think one more teammate of yours is here.
Khagendra.
Again, yeah, he is
Khagendra
from,
Singh, yes,
not
sorry.
from LET Jamshedpur, but yeah,
He's
he's one
our
of the co-founders.
co-founder.
He
He's
is our
Okay,
angel
okay.
investor.
investor plus person head. You know.
Welcome, sir, welcome. Sir, all of your careers might have been different. Although you're from NIT Jamshedpur, all of your careers might have been different. Some might have went on to do an MBA in IIM, something else. So, what was your career individually, if you could explain? And what were the things that went wrong during that time? And if you had to start your career differently today, what would you be doing?
I think if I would start the career today, then the first job that I will try to join is where I have to struggle a lot on building something. I will try to join a product company and try to build a product. So basically, we started almost all three of us started with services, with
MNCs.
service industry.
Yeah, and very
Me
big
with
companies.
TCS, he with I think
Satyam.
Mahindra Satyam.
And I started with Accenture.
Accenture.
I worked in Microsoft. I worked in Vodafone. I mean, I always worked in MNCs, and I think there is a learning from MNCs as well. But if you are starting your career and you want to learn a lot, much more than that you can learn in MNC, you can start with a small company or a startup or a technology-based company, which
Basically a
actually lets
product
you
company.
experiment a little more than MNC. MNC, there is everything fixed. You don't have to do anything.
See,
So I think
what
that is one
what I
thing.
learned from my first job was that you should not settle with the if the work is not that good, right? You should always look for the right kind of work in your first job. What Ankit said, looking for a product-based company is basically look for the right job where you can learn. So initially, what happens is some of us, you might be thinking, okay, engineering has not been that great. Let's do an MBA. So let's get into a place where we will have time. So that's one way to think of it. But when you're looking for a first job, but you should learn, because it's a long game, right? It's not like 2 years ka game. You are thinking about 20 years. So your foundation has to be really good. So once you get into a company, say somebody start a career with our company, right? So they will get an exposure, which in say bigger company, they will be more exposed to processes, but not the real work. So that is what I think. Even I would suggest start where you can learn how to do things and build. Or anyway, so you want to have a career in as an MBA, so you're going into a sales department, right? A company which is good in sales, so that where you can actually do the job. So because your initial year will create the foundation that your career will be built upon. So that's my take.
And I think every year you have to upgrade. Abhi to it's very dynamic environment.
Yeah, you have to upgrade yourself.
So
continuously.
keep working, keep adding to your skills.
And what
Even if
the
you
truth,
are not getting that kind of exposure in your company, you should try to do it on your own or take some live projects or some other projects outside your company.
And one better truth is that the more you get like experience, right, it's become more difficult to upgrade. So if your foundations are good, you'll be able to build much better.
We like any entrepreneur, like we are all known to these terms like angel investors, then you have investors, investment, and all that. So
Yes.
even in our college, we have this pitching competitions where we will invest for the like we'll pitch for the investors. So what is exactly that should be done in order to get a better pitch, in order to find an investor? What is that an entrepreneur should do?
I think if you see, basically, uh, it's very easy to say, ki, हाँ, you will get you can get funding and all. But frankly speaking, VCs today are very skeptical about everything. So anything where they don't see their money can be doubled within a year, they don't want to fund.
5 times.
So basically, VCs are, and first of all, they already have some direct connections. So they first give importance to their direct connections. So it's a bloody fact that direct connections get funding much easier than someone who doesn't have connection. So you'll have to build connections for sure. It can't be like yeah, very anonymously you will stand and otherwise your product has to be that good that they can get impressed within 5 minutes. So
Yeah, if
within
your product is based on internet or social media or gaming or education tech, so you have to see which sectors are very, very fast moving, as in wherein
if,
money
if
is coming in.
if your product is not very good, then they will not give more than 5 minutes on it.
It is not about good. I would say it is about like where they see it can be multiplied X number of times.
Within a year.
Yeah,
So
within a year, like
what's,
number of users, revenue,
what's
or
hot right now?
anything.
So basically, something like Oyo or Ola will not get funding today. If in 2020 or 2021 they will be looking for funding, someone like Oyo or Ola, they will not get at
Yeah,
all.
but if you start anything online classes or something like that,
EdTech is a hot cake right now. So
yeah, yeah.
anything with EdTech is will bound to get some funding.
So those are things you have to see where money is coming in. You have to build connections, and then you have also to show that you are building something great. It is not just to build something great, but try to show that it is good.
And one of the most important factor is that you have to show that you have given some time to it.
Yeah.
You can't just
I have a
show
good
ki-
team, as in the team that can stick. Basically, a lot of startups fail even with a good idea and with a good amount of people because the team doesn't stick. People move out very, very fast. They get impatient. So if you have a team which can at least go for a year or more than that, then it is a good thing because all the VCs see this thing that if you have, as in, good connection within a team.
So basically, potential and growth markets or that streams have to be chosen where there is potential.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So moving on. So like with every passing day, we see AI, artificial intelligence, machine learning, and all these terms getting more emphasis, and everybody is getting to it. Like no matter how he's talented or whatever, but this is more and more focused towards AI and ML, and it is more and more focused towards sports and the domains that are close to our day-to-day activities. So, what are your tips and what are your suggestions for a tech entrepreneur in the future? What should he be doing?
See, it's not about AI or ML. It's about the very basics. See, AI and ML is nothing, but actually there is some sound behind, so I'll bring it closer. So AI, it's not about AI or ML. It's basically about the very basics of maths. So very basics of statistics, very basics of statistical analysis. So all the AI and ML is dependent on those basics. So if you have a good maths, good physics, and those very good basic concepts, surely you will be able to do AI and ML. So, so it's not learning some libraries where you learn a few libraries of machine learning. It's not the ML, or learning few libraries of AI in some coding language is not AI. Basically, you have to understand the very basic concept, the very basic maths behind it. If you are able to understand that, I think you will be able to create something which doesn't already exist in this world. And if you are able to create something which already doesn't exist in this world, you will get funding and everything based on that.
Mostly it, but again, I'm very, very happy to host you all, and particularly from the entrepreneurship cell of NIT Jamshedpur. Shower a very, very big thank you to all of you. And what is that you would like to tell to the students of NIT Jamshedpur in particular? What are the suggestions? What are the tips? What is your valuable advice to them, to the
See,
students of NIT Jamshedpur?
yeah, my suggestion is that uh, as we have already told in last 30 minutes, most of the things that focus on product companies, focus on opportunities where you can learn rather than focusing on money in the first few years, because it's a long life. It's not just a life of 2 3 years or 5 years. It's at least
Build as many skills as given.
so you have to focus on skill set, because in this world, in the coming world which is coming now, skill set is the most important. You can't just rely on degrees and things like that. So you have to continuously build the skill set, and initial years are the most important. Or initial years of your career is the most important. Secondly, try to build something, even if it's a smaller thing or anything. Don't try to cover everything, cover 5 languages. Just focus on any one coding language, and just try to build something out of it, some basic project out of it. So that's what I will suggest to current student. And try to use the alumni. If you will not get anything, you will get the guidance at least. So that's what
Definitely.
See, what I would say is like what made you the differentiation between you and other people who did not made to the college was basically you gave it a try, right? You took up the harder problem and solved it. So being in college, right? So basically there is a very good human resources are there, right? At one point of time, so you guys can if 10 head at it, right? If Jamshedpur wants to solve a problem using technology, be it be mechanical problem or civil engineering problem or electronics or thing, right? So the best part is the people you are there, right? So you take up a problem and try to solve it. You have a time. There is no time crunch. Resources are available online. Think very sleeky and sexy, right? So, but you start building it. The first iteration would be ugly, but then you learn a lot of things, and the second iteration will be better, right? So you'll get to learn how to create things and what are the challenges that you face. That's my suggestion. What Ankit said, just take one language. Just start create something, and don't forget why you made it to the NIT Jamshedpur. Like, what was your dream behind it, right? So that's what I would say.
Build right connection.
Yeah, definitely. Know right people and how to talk to them.
Yes, sir. NIT Jamshedpur will be certainly proud of you, sir. Our alumni always make us proud. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Is there anything that you would want to tell our students, like any other questions that you want to answer? We are happy to take them.
Yeah, what I would suggest is as a college, right? So there are a lot of people who would love to share with the whatever they have learned, whether in job or entrepreneurship or everything. I would say make it more regular events, right? Where just say make a weekly Saturday fix it for an alumni interaction, right? And open up a room where anybody can join in and question. So I would suggest that keep it a regular event, and so if somebody would be, you'll find someone who will give you 1 hour or 2 hour of their time. So make it a regular event that will help you and ask the relevant question.
Regular event plus based on something like today we have a topic on like someone who has worked on data science or something like who has worked on let's say natural language processing. I mean some projects that they have worked on some different areas. You can keep those kind of events as in those kind of topics to talk to interact with, or to show some kind of prototype or anything which you like.
See,
As in keep some agenda, invite some people. Probably you will not see a lot of traction in first 3 4 or maybe 5 6, but once it starts and people keep talking, people will start joining. They will like it.
So like one problem you guys can solve it right now is in our college there are people from almost every state, right? So you know the different languages that people speak. So solving an NLP problem would be a big thing, right? So having a translation issue, even Google, Facebooks are struggling with Indian languages. So why not take up a problem, create a iteration that multiple batches, maybe you guys will be able to solve it. So that's the one problem that you can start in college.
Something as easy as like my father never used a phone, but since we have voice search, my father is addicted to phone. So something like that. Keep thinking those kind of ideas, and probably you can hit some ideas, good ones.
Yes, yes, ma'am. I think definitely some of your suggestions will be implemented by some of the other students at NIT Jamshedpur.
Okay. Thanks a lot. Matthew. It's really nice talking to you and how to share our story with one of the with NIT Jamshedpur, especially because it is one of the best times that we have spent.
Yes.
It's a connecting place for all of us.
Yeah, right.
And we've been good senior, not no ragging.
Yes.
Okay. Thanks.
Yeah. So,
All right. Bye.
Bye.
all right, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.